Okay, I'm going to do the, oops, no, not new game, shoot. Okay, I'm going to load this one. I'm going to go to Madame Guide and see what what happens with her. Okay, she's complaining. Okay, so let's do Madame Guide. I'm like, why is it doing nothing? The fairies are like an abyss. You shouldn't stare into them too much, not to mention trusting them. How could I spend the rest of my life waiting for the price tag to appear on my happiness, and I'd probably have to pay dearly. Once you leave your happiness to fate, you become a slave of it. It can easily turn at any moment. Guide's ways may be morally gray and selfish, but at least she's straightforward about it. Life isn't always peachy. She knows what she wants and how to get it, which is more than I've done up until now. But let's not be too hasty. I just remembered what the captain said about Father's last will. Okay, so I'm gonna click through these ones. Into town. I wonder if Madame Guide is at her store. I hope she isn't in trouble with the townsfolk again. That brazen simpleton! It's Carmosa. I better hide. A craftsman, he calls himself, a man of trade. If it were up to me, he'd be out of business. Vulgar cretin. Need more time, milady. It can't be done, milady. Idiot. I need to find another tailor, a good one. How could he be so incompetent? He saw how important this is. He said he needed more time, but there's a whole night he could have spent working on those corrections. People are so brazen these days. Or maybe they just have private lives, with normal families. What was that? Oh, I was just cursing at the state of the modern society and how merchants, craftsmen, and all sorts of other people are, just not what they used to be in the past. When they were all extremely skillful, cheap, humble, polite, dedicated to their work, and always eager to help a lady in need. I really hope that wasn't irony, girl. You know how I don't... No, of course... Okay. Alright, it's clear. Looks like they weren't that lucky with their dresses in the end. Never mind that. I need to go to Guide's. Hello, are you here, Guide? I need your help. I've made up my mind. I know what I must do. Hello, Cinders. Please calm down. There's no need to hurry so much. I was expecting you anyway. So the good folk of the town are right. You are clairvoyant. Oh, yes, my third eye pierces through the veils of secrets and lies with the arcane blade of logic. I like her freckles. She's so cute. Well, at least the townsfolk find it to be arcane. I know about the masquerade tomorrow, and I saw Carmosa scuttling through the town. So what is it exactly that you've made up your mind about, girl? So you know that Carmosa wants her daughters to attend the grand ball. She wants the event to raise the family's status in society. Yes, I've gathered as much. She also wants me to stay at home. She says we will all have a part to play, and mine is to clean the house for the future distinguished guests. This is not surprising. She knows you'd upstage your sisters with little trouble. Maybe she does. It doesn't matter. I need to go. I need to get to the palace. I'm sick and tired of having to give up my dreams all the time. I want freedom, and I want a bit of space for myself. I deserve it. I want Carmosa and her daughters to finally see me as an equal. Besides, I think it's going to be magical tomorrow, and I get to meet the prince. A little fairy tale of my own. Laugh at me all you will, but I really need that. I start to feel as if Carmosa robbed me of everything that's magical, beautiful. Okay, we already read that one. Okay, that was the same thing with the fairies. Besides, that's only the beginning. After the ball, my life is going to take a turn. Things will change. You sound very convinced. May I know how exactly you are going to make this change happen, unlike all the other young girls unhappy with their lives? I sort of hope that you could help me with the details. But I basically have two routes of action that I could take. I could try to escape the town and start all over, or I could try to take control of the house from Carmosa's hands. Indeed you could, but why limit yourself? Why not become the queen? Yes, that's an option too. Since I'm going to the ball, I might as well win the prince's heart. I can see you smirking, but I assure you that I'm serious about all of this. That you are. It's heartwarming to see you so confident about your plans, Cinders. There is much of your mother in you. There were times when she was very determined to act against all odds as well. I wonder how she paints these bones on herself. That would be really hard. Every day. Is that how you see my situation? Am I throwing myself against the high tide? How I see your situation matters little. Both you and your situation. Points of view are nothing more than what they are. Points from which things are seen, never the things themselves. It's always easier to learn about a point of view rather than a thing. More often than not, things remain secret. They are uncertain. I don't even know what she's rambling about. But one thing is certain. Choice. What is your goal? Okay, she wants to break free and... Yes, and you gave me 3 possible routes how you could make that happen. But at this point, they aren't any better than the miller's daughter's bedtime dreams of becoming a circus acrobat. If you're serious about it, you need to decide what it is exactly that you want, and then maybe I can help you to form an actual plan. What I really want... I'm going to save it here so that we can come back and load it. Okay. What I really want... I don't know if any of these will be different or the same, but let's try it and see. And I'll skip through the parts that you've already seen. The truth is that not much good awaits me here. Okay, so I'm going to skip through this part. Okay. I just think a lot of this is the same. High-born young girls running away from their life in big mansions. It's not exactly unheard of. Are you sure you're not just trying to get some attention? How rude! Oh yes, because all I need is more attention from Carmosa and her daughters. This simply isn't helpful, and you know I'm serious. Besides, I know someone who tends to leave any town she's currently residing in as soon as people start doing pranks to her cat. I don't have a cat. I hate cats. Cats are trouble. Well, I could be trouble too. Are you going to help me or not? Alright, you've made your point. Yes, I will help you, but I need to know your exact plans. Traveling alone can be dangerous. You can believe me. Is there someone who will be traveling with you? I wonder if you get close to Balt or to whatever the name is, if he's someone that would travel with you too. There's so many different endings. I talked with the captain. Okay, so I can convince him to go with me. You did what? Prut? Captain Scarbuckle? Are we talking about the same good captain? Why is this funny? Well, you either are very persuasive, or my old friend changed his taste considerably and is now hunting for the younger meat. Ew. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you two used to be close. From what I gathered, it wasn't anything serious. I'll apologize. I shouldn't... Don't apologize. You're completely right. It wasn't serious. It was... forget about it. I'm just surprised, that's all, and impressed. Tell me, do you think this is a good idea? You know him better than I. As far as escape plans go, this one is indeed very good. Perrault is someone you can trust. If you really think you can convince him, just go and talk to him already. He should be on the route patrolling the town. Yes, I'll do that, and thanks. It looks like we have a plan then. Which is much more than what you had when you came here. It's true. I think I know where I stand now for the first time in a long time. Still, I just have to go to the ball first. Okay, so silly dreams. Doesn't have a dress. Ha, I'm going to surprise you here. That is the least of your troubles right now. I'll get you a dress. One of my own old ones, actually. I used to wear it when I was about your age, and believe me, I melted many hearts in it. I really don't know if... Oh, I'm sure you'd love it. I'll have it cleaned and ready for the ball. Just pay me a visit before you go to the palace, and I'll give it to you. I should also be able to find some way to allow you inside the palace, so don't worry about it. I just need to pull some strings. Geed, I'm really grateful for your help. I don't know what I would do without you. Don't mention it. I made a promise to your mother, remember? And a few words of advice, and an old dress don't cost me that much. Okay, I have a hard time with bad grammar. You might even say I managed to pay my debt cheaply. Cheaply? Well, I'm about to leave this town and was afraid that you might come asking for something requiring an actual effort. Ha, Madam Geed, selfish as ever. It's so rude to say that. Do I look like some magical helper from the enchanted realm to you? I'm no fairy godmother, Cinders. And you're very lucky I'm not one of the little folk. Now go, all is set. You know what to do. Huh. This is very interesting because it never really tells you the price that she pays for these things. So I'm going to read this part because I skipped it on accident in my first go-through. But I saw it with my very own eyes, and it was evil, I tell you, evil. How can you not believe me? Okay, so, oh, woe is me, and then he goes on to talk to Cinders. So I'm going to pause it here while I go through all of this. Well, well, look who finally got out of Carmosa's reach and managed to come. I'm so sorry, the sisters kept calling me and wrinkled their noses and demanding adjustments to everything. Their hairdos, the way their shawls are draped, and dresses pressed. And now it's so late, I won't make it in time. How could I have missed my chance? They don't even notice, but they ruined... Calm down, girl. You'll be fine. But it's so late and the ball has almost started already and... You're just nervous, and that's fine. There's a big night ahead of you. But trust me, you'll get your chance to dazzle everyone. You're right, maybe I'm panicking a bit. Good thing you didn't see me when I was running over here like crazy. Actually, if you want to make an entrance, cause a stir and get envious looks. You ought to come fashionably late. This way you'll be noticed from the start. Good point, but I guess it's understandable I'm nervous like that. I think every girl your age has the right to flaunt her emotions to the world every once in a while, but thank the spirits it hasn't come to that. Yes, thank you. So what do I do? Let's start with the dress. You can't go to the ball without one. I'm glad we agree. I mean, technically you could go without one. You'd definitely get everyone's attention then, but somehow I think that's not what you had in mind. I'd prefer not to, if you don't mind. May I see it? The dress is prepared for you, along with everything else in the wardrobe. That's the room on the left there. I'll wait here. Let me just get the lights. Oh my, this is raunchy. Almost explicit, I would say. Didn't you want to be noticed? This dress should help a lot. Try it on. It's amazing, and it fits like a glove. Thank you. Told you, and you're welcome. The shoes are a bit too small, though, and they have a stiff high heel. Dancing in these will be a challenge. You'll manage. This kind of beauty is not achieved through comfort. It is usually bought with little bit of pain. And in any case, this is just one for one night, so simply grin and bear it. You should hurry now. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. The whole outfit looks wonderful, but how will I get inside? One of those cooks agreed to let you in. I cured his wife last winter, so he has a debt to pay. He'll sneak you in safely. Great, thank you. And is there anything else I should know before I go? Just enjoy this. Relish the moment. I believe we make our own fate, so good luck. Make the best of it. Thank you. You have done something truly amazing for me. I won't forget it. Alrighty. I'm going to pause it again if anything is different, but I'm going to click through it, not on camera. Okay, so we're going to see Cinders' raunchy dress, I guess. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That is a mighty fine dress. I like this one better. Oh, it's so pretty. Why'd she say it was raunchy? Wait, is that... I think I know her. Don't applaud her lack of punctuality. Okay, so I think all of this is the same, but I'll click through it and let you see because the dress is so pretty. I just want to look at it. It looks so much better in purple. Maybe that's because purple is my favorite color. And I like black too. So darker colors. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. So really, they just probably photoshopped it and recolored it, and everything else is the same. How pretty! You're right, we're parting ways. Okay, so now I want to see how this will be different because of the shoes. She threw the glass shoes, so I'm going to just skip through a lot of it. Okay. So she's mad. And she's being a snot. Gosh, she's so pretty in that dress. Okay. So now Carmosa's kind of been told and put in her place. Okay, so she's gonna go home. What are they even made of? Blasted thing. The left one almost cut my skin. Let's see if I can send you flying over the wall, shall we? Okay, so it's the same. She's seriously just gonna throw Madame Guide's shoes over a fence? That was freaking rude. I can't believe she did that. Okay, I'm gonna pause it again. Just so you know, this part is the exact same as my first ending, the one I chose. So I'm gonna click through this, not on camera. And I think that this will probably be the exact same as well, so I'll click through it. Okay, so that part is done, and here's the ending. Oh, you talked to this woman. His pants look super uncomfortable in the crotch area. Oh my word, he must be all sorts of uncomfortable. Maybe he's tucking it. Or something. What the frick, man? It's you. What do you want? Charming as usual, love. Never big on those social niceties. I guess I can't blame. What do you want? Meh? Oh, you know me. I want nothing. I have everything I need, except some information about the pet project of yours, maybe. Listen to me, old man. I have no time to play your games. Ask me and be gone. The girl, love. The little bird who wanted to fly free from her cage. Her? She is none of your business. I'd advise you stay away from her. None of my business, after all. This. Okay, so crucial part she played in the drama. Okay. That's supporting, and yes, you had your part in all of this. Alright, it doesn't really matter now anyway. I'm trying to just read the parts that are new. If you must know all is going well, I'll keep the word I gave to Cinders' mother and help her achieve the goal she chose for herself. Will you, love? That's a tad unlike Guide, the Guide I remember, bending this gal's path according to her own whim, playing her like she was your doll. Weren't you always the one with a mouthful of those nice words like independence? Not so big on practicing what you preach, though. Oh well, methinks it must be difficult to let people make up their own mind when there's so little time, and you were in a hurry to run as usual, eh, Gede? I can see what you're trying to do here, and it isn't working. I helped the girl with making her own decision. It is hers, and it will be the consequences. As will be the... I don't know. Ha! Some achievement, that is. The girl's born pretty as a picture, smart as a demon, and protected by friends her mother made, and bound by a dying wish. Now that's a mighty fine start for being independent and making one's own decisions. Bitterness takes the better of you, old man. That it does, madame. That it does. Guess freedom ain't what it used to be, eh, love? Ooh, I would be pissed if someone was calling me love. Cinders broke from her stepmother's clutches and paved a new path for herself. Now she's truly free to do whatever she wishes for the rest of her life. In my book, that's success, love. Nah, you don't really believe she can keep up that stout pose for long now, do you, love? We both know that what will happen when all of her crutches leave her. No Carmosa to blame, no mysterious friend to look up to. The bird will get swept in the wind. But you fulfilled the promise given her mother, so your conscience is free. Be gone, Snake. I've enough of your chatter. Oh, careful now, love. You don't make the same impression when your voice is all shaky. I must have hit a soft spot under this pretty armor, eh? I need to pack. I'll be leaving soon. Now let me be. Yes, run. Show us the strong and independent spirit you really are. You'll run out of cities one day. Oh, why is he being such a dickwad to her? So rude. Don't be so rude, you jerk face. Alright, so heels. I want to see if this is exactly the same. Finding happiness and freedom wasn't meant to be. I like this picture over too. Okay, so travel, spare hardship, alone, adventurers, old family. Okay. Well, that wasn't different. I wonder if it'll tell me I unlocked a different ending, because I don't think I did. Okay, it didn't say I unlocked a different ending, so I'm assuming that these other endings will be the same. Her dress is different, though, isn't it? Now it's darker? Or was it always dark? Okay. We're going to go to here. And make a different choice with Madame Gede. And I bet all of the endings will be the same, but some of the dialogue might be different. Okay, so what she really wants is to go for the prince. If I'm making grand plans of turning my life around, I may as well aim for the top. I'll go to the ball and show everyone, including my caring family, what a determined girl can do. I hope the prince is as interesting and promising as everyone says, because after that night his heart is going to belong to a certain young woman. You seem very confident about your chances. Frankly, it's just a front I put up. I have no idea if it's going to work. It probably won't. Look at it this way. If I'm to flee town like some criminal... Okay, so she's done that part. Okay. Okay, I don't know if any of this is different. Okay, well, it's a silly girl's dream, don't have a dress. Okay, I'll pause it here. I don't think any of this is different. I just have to say, look at those boobs. They're like perfect boobs. They're perfectly round and perky. Okay, sorry. I just had a... You needed to know that. Okay, because I accidentally skipped past this part on another playthrough, I am going to read what he says, because he's not coming to arrest her. He's coming to get her for the prince. Can we just let him in already? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the same. It's Cinders. Yes, mother. La la la. He is not like her. Okay, she attended the ball. I did. Why do you ask? Ladies, please allow me to do my job. Okay, she did. And did you wear a mask with feather and slippers made of leather and glass? Yes, what is it about? Leather and glass. Oh, God, that would suck. Why would anyone make glass slippers? So dumb. They'd be freaking heavy. And you would trip. Okay, anyway, sorry. Show him the slippers to prove you are the one. That won't be necessary, Miss Cinders. I was sent to find you by the prince. His Highness has found you the most interesting woman in the land's nobility. In the wake of tradition of the grand ball, he would like to discuss the possibility of marriage, if you consent to these proceedings, of course. Marriage? I mean, did you very well, Cinders? Wait, did you... You did very well, Cinders. But is this appropriate? Sometimes I feel like I'm dyslexic. Oh, who cares about what's appropriate and what's not? If the prince decided coughing into someone else's soup was fine, we'd all do it. But that you impressed the prince so much? Ha! I didn't even know that you cared about such things, Cinders. This must be some sort of mistake. This girl has been sleeping in a dirty old kitchen for the last couple of years. The prince can't be interested in such a person. Surely you are thinking of one of my daughters. Oh, I assure you there can be no mistake, Miss Cinders. How could I refuse? This is a dream come true. How could anyone refuse? A life in the palace must be amazing. As usual, you don't understand. What you speak of is like frosting on a cake. Nice, but it's not what makes this choice what it is. The prince proved to be a fascinating man, and I will try to be a good queen beside him. There's so much about ruling that I want to learn. Okay. I will let you know if any of this is different. Okay, so none of this is different. I'm going to skip through it, and it likely will have the same ending, but I'll still show you part of it. As in the stories of old, Cinder's charms and wits helped her in getting the heart of the future king. Cinder becomes a mild, gentle queen. So she's pretty. This is pretty too. Okay, she's not just strong and decisive. I don't like that. I don't think that fits her character to not be strong and decisive. Alright, I think it's the same ending. She hooks up with Captain Scarbuckle, but he doesn't do anything, which is silly. Okay, so this is still the same too. She talks to her. Well, I guess that there is no difference in the endings. Alright. Well then, you already know the ending to her choice of, No you don't. No you don't. I was going to say keeping the household. That might look different. I wonder if it will. She might just go to Tobias anyway. I'm really curious about if she was romantic with Tobias, what it would look like. Okay. I want to retake the residence. There's only one way for me to be happy, by being truly independent. And independence comes from status, prestige, and social standing. Okay, that's not... Why does it say learnt? Weird. A bold plan, and how will you achieve this? Carmosa may seem cool and collected, but she's truly desperate. Okay, she wants to solve money problems. Impressing Lady Carmosa, do you really believe that's possible? Okay, house is all she cares about. This is all the same. Yes, it would seem that it's all you need to do. Although, I really don't know how. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting in this filthy town to begin with. Okay. So she's gonna go to Tobias anyway. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. It makes sense, though I still worry that impressing Carmosa so strongly that she'd step down would not be so simple. Money is one thing, but there is also the matter of making the house respectable again. Reputation is an elusive thing, delicate and subtle like mists over the water. That's true. I need to talk to Tobias. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I'm going to pause it. Sorry about that. Okay, what freaks me out the most about these things is they've got creepy eyes that glow. Like, look, you can see the creepy eyes. Creepy eyes. Wait. Yeah, creepy! Why? Creepy eyes. Yuck. Okay, this part's a little bit different. I'm genuinely surprised and flattered, but you cannot expect me to just get up and leave my family. It may not show at first glance, or when you listen to our everyday banter, but this place and people are too important for me to leave just like that. It's not often I have to deliver such disappointing news to the prince. What should I tell him? Okay, if I'm interested, I'm sure it ends the same way we've seen before. So I'm gonna... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll pause it here. Okay, I think this is the same. But let's see it. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. She's so pretty in that dress. Why does Pearl have to get a paralyzed arm? It just seems like a random thing to throw in there. Okay. Those are all the endings I'm going to show you. What I would like to know are the endings I didn't find, because I don't want to go through and play the whole game again, which you might almost have to, because I think your choices depend on how you treat the sisters, and then if you get close to Tobias, or if you get close to Captain Scarbuckle. So, please leave comments and let me know what the alternative endings are and what you think of these endings, and which one would you pick? I like the one where she keeps her house and her and Tobias are happy. I mean, not Tobias. Her and Captain Scarbuckle are happy. I did like the one where they ran away and were adventurers, though. That's kind of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been fun to play, and I hope to see you in another Let's Play. Bye!